Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a part 2 of the Billie Eilish conspiracy theories, and if you haven't already seen my first one, go to my channel and you'll see my first Billie Eilish Bury a Friend conspiracy theories. In this video, I'm going to be talking about, there's actually a lot of things. I wrote down things again, mostly because I wrote down some of your guys' comments, because I want to put all of you guys' theories in there because some of them are really good. I know that some of you guys didn't really agree with me for some of them, which is perfectly fine because, that's your opinion. I have my own. Not everybody has the same opinion. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. I'm talking about like reptile people and everything. But let's start with the comments because I just think that's more of, connecting with my last video, so I'm going to start that first. I'm sorry if I didn't put some of your guys' comments in there. If I do, then this video would probably be about like an hour long, like adding on with what else I'm going to be saying after the comments. But yeah, some of them are like really, really good, and I wish I thought of them, but I'm really stupid, so it's fine, it's whatever. By the way, I want to thank you guys so much for giving me 4,000 views. It's like crazy, like wow, it's insane. Thank you guys so much. If I say your name wrong, I'm very sorry. I'm not meaning to at all. Layla says, I think that the way she's looking at the guy sleeping is her feeling bad about what she's done to X. Whenever you say how she feels bad about X is because in my last video, if you haven't already seen it, I talked about how maybe Billie Eilish sacrificed X to be the friend she buried. Lizzie Nicole says, I don't really think Billie had a choice. In her Vanity Fair interview, she mentioned how if anybody has a picture of you, they will use it against you. She was probably blackmailed. That's a really good theory because maybe she did get blackmailed into being the Illuminati, or maybe she's being blackmailed to make her videos and make her music to make other people believe that she is an Illuminati.
If a picture is taken of you, somebody has it and somebody will use it against you.
Aaron Welch said, the way I heard the "we knew you would fall apart from the start because I'm too expensive" was that it wasn't written from her perspective, but instead the dark energy / Illuminati together giving away that it will not be worth it. All the fame and attention and money won't cover the cost she will have to pay. You saying giving it away that it won't cover the cost that she'll have to pay, like I understand what you mean, like, because what if she has to cover things she doesn't want to have to pay, that she doesn't want to have to go through herself? Thick Potato said, I think the song is about how the Illuminati gave her two options. She either gave her soul or gave a friend's life in exchange of answers or not controlling her mind. And she feels bad because they took X. That's why she says, I want to end me. Or maybe they took both her soul and X and she regrets ever making a deal with them. Wow. Maybe they did take both of theirs, but she's the one that sacrificed to be alive. She probably does regret making the deal, because the song does say how she wants to end herself and how she has a debt that she has to owe and all this. Ayana Collins says, I think that the expensive part might be about the Illuminati and that instead it's them speaking there, because the sacrifices she has to make are expensive and it'll break her, which means making her fall apart. Yeah, her having to give up things that will to her are expensive, or like you said, make her fall apart, which will break her. It probably will break her. Maybe she's saying what's happening in the process, meaning like what's going on to her right now and all the sacrifices that she's going to have to go through, or she's given the option to go through. Jay Hindu on Instagram DM'd me and said, the guy in the video says careful to Billie. For me, the interpretation was Illuminati basically telling her to be careful, not to reveal too much. And since I interpreted him as Illuminati, he says Billie in the start, which maybe means Illuminati chose her. That freaking blows my mind, because, maybe Illuminati did choose her, because, musicians usually choose them because, you know, they want the fame, they want to give up things, they want. She was probably chosen because she's like, no, too expensive, because maybe she doesn't want to like have them have their power over her. Now we're going into the video that I want to talk about more of. First, I want to talk about like what I found out from certain things from the Billie Eilish Bury a Friend video more, and then I'm going to go into other things involving Billie and X. So Bury a Friend, a few days ago, this was like 2 days ago, I listened to Bury a Friend backwards, and I'm gonna show you the clip. If you guys don't like reverse songs, then skip it, because I don't want you guys to get uncomfortable about it. But if you listen to it backwards, the very beginning part, well, not the very beginning, but technically the last part, she says, it sounds like she says, "No one will help me, they're all falling now." And then some parts, you know, I don't understand, and then it sounds like, "X wouldn't help me, X is no help." I mean, you guys can listen back to it, tell me what your opinion is, what you guys think it says, because to me, I kept replaying it, and this is what I thought, and this is what I thought I heard. And there is a part that it sounds like she said, blah, 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 Illuminati. So I feel like she said something beyond the lines of Illuminati. So that makes me feel like she's trying to let us know about something, or they're trying to involve in her music and control her. Some of you guys said like maybe, you know, they weren't really that close and stuff, but there is an interview where Billie explains how she and X they weren't that close, but they were at the same time. I don't know if you guys understand me when I say that, but you know, she explained how he texted her all the time to make sure she was okay, because Billie was explaining how he helped her through a lot of depressing times, and how, you know, to her, he was her person, because she could trust him and feel like she could tell everything to him, and he would help her. Texted her every day to let her know she was okay. So maybe they weren't really close, but they were whenever it came to trying to have help with certain things.
Ja was a really complicated human. Despite everything he's been or was, or anybody's thoughts of him as an individual or as a whatever, I get it. You can have your opinions, it's okay, but it's like that was someone that stuck with me and got me through something that I felt like, and this may not be true, but I felt like in the moment I would not have gotten through if it weren't for him, and he didn't even know.
And then some things Billie said like was starting to get weird. Billie started explaining how he said how he wasn't human, and how he said how Billie isn't human either. And that kind of makes me think, like, because he thinks like, you know, we're all aliens, you know, because I mean technically it is true, because we're just on Earth, you know, just living.
I don't think he was human, to be honest, and he didn't think he was human. I remember him telling me once, he was just like, "No, I'm not human, you're not human, we're both aliens. You know, we're not on this Earth, really."
You know, there are these things called reptile humanoids. Reptile humanoids are reptiles that are purported humanoids with the characteristics of reptiles. A lot of musicians that are giving up their soul in Illuminati, like when they're giving interviews, you can see their eyes change. Like Justin Bieber and Rihanna and Katy Perry, Nicki Minaj, like you can see, you know, their eyes changing, and it's like the craziest thing. It's so weird. We know aliens are among us. We see sightings all the time and hear about how the government might be keeping them a secret. Some say they're on the government side, or they're working for the government, because, you know, you want to go and see your favorite musician play, you know, you want to go and watch them, you want to pay as much money as you can to be as closest to them, to see them right in front of your face. Maybe the government is using the musicians, and Illuminati is too, because Illuminati and the government are probably working together to, you know, sell their soul, but to use their bodies as reptile humanoids, use the money we pay to see our favorite musician play, using that money to give to the government, government wants money. When you think about it this way, is Illuminati about stealing your soul, or is the government using them for celebrities' bodies? Because we know where they're walking among us all, because there's so many, like what I was saying, there's so many sightings and stuff, and there's so many weird things going on in the world, and some of us don't want to like listen to people, or some of us don't want to pay attention to that because they don't want to focus on that stuff, because they don't want to believe it, they don't want to have to think. Like for me, when I was saying that song about Billie Eilish, I love Billie Eilish. I love her to death. She's probably one of my favorite singers ever. And to like think that way is like, I didn't want to think that way. I don't want to think that way. Like I don't. But then again, when I'm listening to that song, like all these signs are just like coming out. Like I can't stop not looking. Like I can't just like not pay attention to that, when you're looking at like a video about like, it's about like, let's say your favorite musician, but it's not something about like darkness and stuff. Like you don't think about that stuff, but as soon as you watch something that has like dark details or start saying things about selling your soul, you're gonna start thinking, you're gonna be like, whoa, what is she trying to say? Like you wanna look more into it. You wanna know what she's trying to say. Like maybe she's trying to like make us say, hey, help me. Which is what I'm trying to say whenever I listen to it. The Barry from backwards, she was probably saying like no one will help me, like no one's going to help me, like no one is helping me. Maybe since X is not alive anymore, maybe he can't help her anymore. So there's a lot of things to think about. There's a lot of things that we probably do not pay attention to because, we're living our regular lives. We just don't like to focus on the things that don't really mean a lot to us because, we don't want to think like, oh my God, Illuminati, oh my God, like, no one's going to want to like look into that like every single day. I mean, I don't. Well, until now. Comment down below like anything you listen to, like whenever you listen to the part that I'm telling you about. Let me know if you hear anything. If you want to listen to the entire thing and let me know everything that you hear, because I don't know. Because usually when you listen to songs backwards, they usually try to send a message that way because it's just a way that other people won't figure out. Like, oh my God, listen to it backwards. Like no one's gonna listen to a song backwards. Like they're just gonna think, oh, this song's really good. Like this song's amazing. Like Bury Your Friend is amazing. Like I love that song. I literally listen to it repeat, even though I think of like the creepy stuff that I found out about it. Like even though it's creepy, I still like listen to it. This was my part 2 conspiracy theory. Let me know if you guys want to know about anything else. If there's any other celebrities you want me to look up on, or anything like, I've heard about the Mandela effect and all other kinds of stuff. If you guys want more, want me to do things like that, I will gladly do that. So I know you guys are probably like, why are your videos so bad, Taylor? Like your videos are so horrible. Like who wants to watch your videos? Like, I understand that, because the reason why I have really bad quality videos right now is because I don't have a laptop. I don't have a MacBook, so I gotta save up money to be able to get a MacBook. But I do have a camera. It's a really good camera. It's a Canon camera. I'm gonna save up and work really hard because I want you guys to watch really good quality videos, because I know I want to watch good quality YouTube videos. I don't think you guys want to watch bad quality videos. So I'm gonna try really hard and work really hard to save up a lot of money, because MacBooks are really expensive. That was my part 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down anything you guys think about, like how you guys feel about what I said, your opinions. Like I said, not everybody has the same opinions. A lot of people didn't agree with me, which is perfectly fine, because my opinions aren't all correct, and no one's opinions are correct or false. It's what you think is true. So let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear about all of them. As you could tell, I love going down and replying to you guys. And if I did not reply to you, I am so sorry. I was obviously trying to do all this stuff and trying to work really hard on part 2, because I know you guys were wanting it. You guys were begging for me to do it. So I'm giving it to you guys now. So thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe and put the post notifications on so you guys know every time I post a conspiracy theory video or whatever kind of other video I'm gonna post, like a tag or something. I want to do a tag video with my boyfriend, but I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below your opinions. Comment below anything. Subscribe, put that post notifications on so you know when I post. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.